All right, we are now live. Hello, everybody, watching past, present, and future. We return to session 9 of Void Empire. Unfortunately, we have a couple of players who are missing in action today. Zed is sick, and Marilyn is traveling. So we will
Yes.
not. We will be down those players for today. As such, this is probably going to be a bit of a short session. At least we can't go too far with things, as Zed is needed for schemes with the senator. Um,
Yes.
but we did leave off last session with a bit of a cliffhanger, which we're going to at least resolve that. Would someone like to recap where the hell you are, what the hell you were doing, and why you were surrounded uh, by robotic death dogs?
Yeah.
Very large series of
Um
bad life choices.
a
You know?
seri- a,
Yeah.
a series of choices did in fact lead us here. Very long story short, there's some Chi Walker artifacts that this very important politician has that we are robbing him of. Honestly, doing him a favor because, if the Empire found out about that, it wouldn't really go over that great. Ezra pretended to be an Amazon delivery driver and get Dez the Frog inside, by which they were having some interesting conversations. I don't even know
Yeah.
how to begin to recap all of that because it was just very amusing. Go watch the VOD.
Yes.
Engagement. And then the rest of the crew, however, needs to perform the heist. So we jumped a fence. Who was it that jumped the fence first that made the dogs go off? I don't remember.
Harrow.
It was hard.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
it was
horror.
Harrow.
But
Our Killbot.
it was more Echo throwing them like a basketball over the fence and then him
Oh yeah, now I
Right.
remember.
causing
Yeah.
a giant commotion.
Our dolphin in a mech suit, gently lifting our kill droid over the fence was not the quietest thing in the world, if you can believe it. And
What,
so the
really?
robot doggos have surrounded us, and that leads us to our situation where we're currently at.
Yep.
Yes. There was a little bit more to that that I'd like to recap. So, you jumped the fence down here on. Let me switch to my other monitor. You jumped the fence down here at the southern portion of the map. After Haro failed a stealth roll to do that quietly, you alerted the two guard dogs from the front of the door. One of them has been sliced through with a lightsaber, if I remember correctly. And the other one was grappled by the dolphin in a mech suit and hacked in order to send a
An
false,
all clear signal, sort of.
yes, to send an all clear signal. However, while the message did get sent, it seems that has not been sufficient to quell the alert. Dez, from Dez's perspective, the security guard that he was with announced that there was trespassers and that the guard dogs had been alerted, and insisted that the senator and his wife and their apparent guest Dez make their way into the safe room, which is they have gone into here, and caused all of the doors and windows to get locked down. While here, Dez then used his tiny needle tipped with hallucinogenic poisons to incapacitate the security guard so that he could have a private conversation with the senator and his wife. Meanwhile, the rest of the party moved up here in order to disable the power box in order to shut the electricity down for the house, which you disabled through the skillful means of slashing it with a lightsaber.
Yep.
I'm sorry, a force sword.
It works.
Yes. Using the force sword, the power has been disabled. Only the building's emergency backup power is on. So there are some emergency lights, and any other systems that are keyed into the emergency power are active. But anything else, anything supplementary, is offline. While you were dealing with that and I guess probably planning on breaking through these windows next, I'm not sure how you were getting into the house. While you were sitting there waiting, two more teams of robot hounds have approached, one from the north, one from the south, moving in to surround you. They have barked orders to... they have opened their mouths and speakers have announced in droid voices to lay down your weapons and surrender. You are under arrest. To which H4RO responded by drawing their laser pistol, if I remember correctly. Drawing all 4 laser pistols. So, we will now go into combat time. Alright, let me switch over to some combat music. As you have been spotted. Okay, it's looping.
We sure have. We're really in it now, Solid Snake.
Yes, got Solid Snake. Let's see, what's this? Which game is this from? Metal Gear Solid, the first one. Alert theme. All right. The robot hounds see that H4RO is not surrendering, and they will act first in the initiative.
Oh boy.
Great that we had to pick a battle with robot hounds that all go before us.
Yeah. We aren't as fast as the robot dogs.
This is gonna be a short session.
They all take a move action in order to move and surround you. As they move, their speakers are still broadcasting repeated statements of, put down your weapons.
Yeah. Like, that's gonna happen.
Echo, there is one robot hound in front of you, and the other has run behind you, and Navi, your icon just spontaneously moved.
Oh, what the? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I know what it is. My VTuber expressions also move the token because of something on pad. Ah.
Oh, I see.
That's annoying.
Yeah. All right. Echo, it's your turn. You have one dog ran past you to menace H4. The other one, another one is directly in front of you. What would you like to do?
I wish to grab this dog and throw it into the glass window behind me.
Okay.
Ideally.
Okay.
And that's not a sentence I imagined I'd say today. But here we go.
All right. So that is something you can do, but it will take you. That will require 2 attacks. You'll need to first grab and then smash. So you're probably gonna want to just do a grapple this turn.
Grappling. Ooh, a 6.
Ooh, that's...
At this, I assume you don't have an effective skill of 16, so it will dodge. Yeah, grappling the one in front of you. Dodge. Alright. Oh. I don't want to make these secrets. Alright. Echo reaches out with their robot hands and tries to grab the dog. It leaps back, avoiding the grapple. You may step if you want, and I'm going to begin processing H4's turn. Since Marilyn is not here today, I will have to roll for Marilyn. For H4.
Like, as this happens, combat mode initiates. Haru's personality core gets shut down for a moment.
There's a slight bug, and their gunslinger quirk, or their quirks all fall off, and they just become a killbot for a few seconds. But that's probably all they need.
That's all we need.
First thing they gotta do is they gotta make a fast draw roll. Alright. Their power holsters eject all of their 4 pistols, which they catch all in the air. And... Alright. We're gonna start with a... I'm going to start with a dual weapon attack on the robot hound in front of me. No range penalty. And -1 for size. I'm a gunslinger, so I don't care about the... I'm a gunslinger, so I don't care about the fact that we're in melee. And did I buy off dual weapon attack? No. So I have -4 for that. The main attack. Alright. These are with the heavy... I don't remember what their pistol situation is right now. It's like 2 heavies and 2 normal. Okay.
Oh!
Alright. And then again. Okay. And then the 2 smaller arms firing the normal blaster pistols. That'll be a success. I'm just going to go ahead and dedicate both shots to the same dog. Okay.
Smart.
2 hits with the small one. Or 2 hits with the normal blaster pistols from the smaller arms. Dodge. And dodge. Alright, 1 hit. Why can I not get the damage rolls to work? Let's roll manually. Alright. Oh. Hold on. I have to check my own notes. Is the blaster pistol supposed to have a rate of fire? If so, I got 3 hits. Can't remember if I... Yeah, that's semi-automatic. Yeah, rate of fire 3 on the small ones. So I'll assume he's... I will assume that H4 is firing at a full rate of fire.
Yeah.
So that's 3 hits. First, it's going to lose hit points off its force field. 8 minus 12 minus 7. Alright, so it's going to lose. Shields go down. And there's 2 extra damage, which overflows. But it has an effective DR of 2, so nothing. So that just gets a little scorch mark, but its shields are down.
Okay, that's good.
All right, Ezra.
I'm gonna slashy at the dog in front of me with my force sword.
All right, before you do that though, I want to let you know about something. So,
Okay.
In GURPS, facing matters. So this one currently has its back to you. So if you were to go for this one, it would not be able to defend itself. It would not get the dodge roll. But to do that, you would also be turning your back on this one, which would maybe be unwise.
Right, that's what I was thinking, but like I'm assuming I can't just like attack and then turn back around to face this dog, that I would have to turn and then attack and no.
Right, so you get, as part of an attack maneuver, you get a single step, which can be before or after the move. But or before or after the attack, I mean to say. And a step includes changing your facing. So you could use your step to turn around and stab this one, but then you would be ending your turn sort of with your back to them. Yeah. I guess you could turn this way and only have your side to this one.
Navi, you also have this one, and your turn is next. So I trust you to maybe, I don't know.
Yeah,
you can do.
I think I can handle it.
You can do something there. I don't want to turn my back to a robot dog. I'm very.
I understand. That is valid.
Things we have to do, but I appreciate the DM tip there. I will keep that in mind.
All right. All right. It will fail to dodge.
Oh my god! I forgot that the force sword does a shit ton of damage.
It's disgusting!
It's like obviously I haven't used it because of reasons, and now I'm like, I should have been using this the entire time. Fuck getting caught and like having the Empire be like, oh yeah, there's Jedi among us. I want to do more Bernie damage.
Yeah.
All right.
We all want to do more Bernie damage.
Yeah, the dark side makes a lot more sense in this, because it's just like you must never use your lightsaber sword in anger. But it's 32 damage, bitch. F off, Yoda. F off. Look at this. 32 damage. Lifting rocks. Oh, whoop. Big whoop. 32 damage.
32 damage.
All right. So Ezra brings down the force sword. It stops for a split second on the force field before the force field crumples, and you manage to wound, to damage the robot hound through the shield, as the shield sputters out. But it is not destroyed.
Oh, it will be.
Oh, it will.
It is but a matter of time, but for now, it is Navi's turn.
Alright. So, just going to point myself towards this robot hound a little bit more.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
And then I'm going to use my zappy lugs.
Okay.
Where's my character sheet? Hang on.
One thing, before Ezra ends their turn, I would recommend that you just rotate yourself like this. As a step. This way your back hex is now facing Navi instead of facing that guy.
Gotcha. Yeah, thank you.
We're back to back.
Mm-hmm.
We're good.
Back to back.
Alright. So, do I just hit my Zap Gloves macro? I'm trying to find the button for it.
Oh, yeah. Actually, you will have... I forgot to apply this to Ezra, but it wouldn't have made a difference. You will actually have a -1 because of their size modifier.
Oh!
They are smaller
Okay.
than human-sized, so you have a -1 to hit.
Well, I have added it to the bucket.
Mm-hmm.
And now here comes the Zap Glove kill.
All right. This one will have a -2 on its dodge because you were coming from a side hex.
Alright.
So put that in the bucket. I will roll my dodge. I will fail.
Now I roll my damage.
Now you roll damage. Yep.
Alright.
All right. You reach out and grab at it. You can't actually get a touch onto the hound itself. As your glove impacts with the force field, and you begin burning. You begin overloading it. It is reduced, but not yet destroyed.
Ah, man. I love the smell of neutron particles in the morning.
All right. Top of the initiative.
Great.
Robot hounds go. This one turns and is going to launch an attack on H4 with its taser teeth. H4 is going to attempt to dodge. H4 is going to fail to dodge. I'm going to roll for a random hit location. I'm going to bite the center of Matt, bite the body, torso. Roll damage. 4 cutting damage. That does not get through H4's armor.
That's good.
It bites their poncho.
Oh no! The poncho got torn up!
Yes, it will get torn up. It is... I believe it is because it is ablative.
Well, now you've really done it. Now you've really invoked the ire by ruining with Haro's fabulously maintained image.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure Marilyn, I'm sure she'd have some amazing quip about fashion being a tool of enforcing justice and punishing evildoers. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Real.
Let's see, ablative nanoplasts. Yeah, got DR6 flexible. Let's see, every 10 points of laser damage reduces it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, just a scratch there. The taser does activate. H4 needs to make a health roll, but their armor applies double, so yeah, they're fine. armor protects them from the taser discharge. All good. This hound is going to take a step and then try and bite Echo. Echo, you need to make a defense roll. You there, Deeps?
Yep, just struggling to figure out where dodge is on this sheet. It's hidden in a category it's not supposed to be.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's up on the top right. Although it does currently say you're overly encumbered, which.
Yeah.
You need to move your exoskeleton to your other equipment because you're not carrying your exoskeleton.
That would do it.
Yeah.
The exoskeleton is kind of meant to carry itself, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, there you go. So no encumbered, so you have a dodge of 9. Go ahead and roll your dodge.
Nope.
All right. This is not a swinging melee attack, so. All right. Echo, it comes in and bites into your exoskeleton. Your exoskeleton will protect you from the bite, but you do need to make a health roll for the taser teeth.
Mm.
Okay.
Let's see. I have to check, because your armor is a combination of 2 bits of equipment. And I have to see how much DR it has. Defenses. Powered suits. The light exoskeleton isn't helping you here, but it's combined with... It's basically a void suit, I think. If I remember correctly what we did. Not a battle suit, but... You remember the name? Right, civilian vac suit. Here it is. Yeah, okay, that has DR6. Flexible. Okay. Alright, you are also fine. But you are, you are now also grabbed by the dog.
Mm.
That would also apply to H4. Alright. 2 more robot hounds. One is going to lunge for Ezra. Alright, Ezra, are you ready to find out why lightsabers are even better than you already thought they were?
Oh my god.
Yes.
All right. So first things first. You're going to need to make a parry here in order to defend yourself. So next to your force sword attack, you'll see the parry column.
Yes.
And so if you click that, that is how you will make the defense roll. If you succeed, which you have done, this is why you don't try and bite someone who has a lightsaber. If you're using an unarmed attack, like a punch or a kick or a bite in this case, against someone who has a melee weapon, if they successfully parry, they get a free attack.
Fuck yes.
So...
Fuck yes.
So you get to now roll your skill at a -4. If you hit, or if you succeed, you parry the blow by striking the robot dog in the face. If you miss, then you still parry the blow, but it just didn't actually jump into the lightsaber. It just recoiled in time.
All right, so I'm making an attack with -4. You said.
Yes.
Aww.
All right. So you can see that was.
That's all right.
Yep. That was a miss, but the parry still applies. You still managed to ward it off. It just didn't. Instead of jumping into the lightsaber, it did not.
Okay.
Deve's first GURPS character lost a leg that way.
Oh my god.
All
God.
right.
Right.
Good to know.
She got better. She attached a crossbow to the stomach.
This.
Oh,
A crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
very roundabout way of making Guts berserk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind
Yeah.
of backwards Guts Berserk.
Guts berserk if his cannon arm was a leg.
Yeah.
This
Go-
was like
I love that.
12 years ago, so that's about the right age range. Yeah, when I was super
Yeah.
has berserk hair. I literally
Yeah.
asked for berserk fade at the barber shop. Yeah, that
Nice.
it all checks out.
Convol, you are correct that would be if they were making an attack roll, but this is the free attack on parrying an unarmed strike, so the miss by 1 does not factor into this case. All right, I have one more robot hound to take their turn, which is going to ignore Navi and also try and take down H4. It is going to specifically go for H4's leg because their leg is unarmored.
Uh-oh.
So if I click that, that'll just go right into my bucket. And then all right. H4 is now going to then attempt to dodge. They have a -2 on the dodge because his dog is coming from their side. And they also have the penalty for being grappled, which is, I believe, is applying automatically. All right. Robot Hound bites down upon H4's leg, dealing 7 cutting damage.
Uh-oh.
Seven cutting. H4RO has no DR on the leg. So that is get the multiplier. Limb get the multiplier if yeah, okay. let's just multiply by 1.5. Alright. H4RO is going to spend another impulse point to only lose 1 hit point here.
Smart. Good.
They have 1 impulse point remaining.
Uh-oh.
They now have another dog grappling their leg. I can't stat grapple. And they now actually, because they don't have armor there, the taser teeth actually applies. Or actually might take them down.
Uh-oh.
So they have to make a health roll at -5.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That's so lucky.
That is very lucky. H4 is now being tasered and grappled by the leg. H4 needs assistance.
Yeah.
Alright, I believe that is all the robot dogs. Echo.
Okay, so this dog is grappling me.
Yes.
The only thing I can do here is ungrapple it.
Or you could
grapple.
You could grapple it back.
Yeah. Is there a distinction there, or it's congratulations? Now you're both holding each other instead of.
Right.
You're
so,
sharing a warm embrace.
So when you are grappled, you have a penalty to your dexterity, but you do not have that penalty when you are grappling. So, right now you have a -4 to your dex, but they do not.
Mm.
Right.
Keep in mind.
So,
Keep in mind, you can, if you want to try and, you can always telegraph your attack to try and make up for being grappled, or all out, or trust that your armor is good and make it all out determined even, because you are basically entirely. Your fleshy bits are entirely covered by something. You could you could like do an all-out determined to make up for the -4 if you wanted.
do I? Tricky with the suit, kind of changing all my numbers. Do I actually punch good?
No,
'Cause-
no. Your suit is too slow to punch good. It doesn't give you any bonus to your striking strength. It gives you a +10 to your lifting strength. So if you can get a grip on something, anything that's based on your lifting strength, you can do. So you can do very well. So if you were to grapple it, you could then like tear its head off. But punching is no good. Punching uses your strength of 8. But
So
wrestling
I'm
uses
going-
your effective strength of 18.
Yeah. So I'm gonna all-out attack grapple.
Okay. You can't quite get a grip on him.
Mm.
Alright.
Good watch.
Alright. H4 is going to start trying to blast the dog in front of him. No. He's going to try and blast the dog. Well, no, that one's to his side. I guess he's gonna blast the one in front of him and trust the rest of you, to save him.
Yeah, that works.
Alright. Alright. effective skill right now is that. Alright, so I'm not going to use my dual weapon attack. I'm going to make one heavy blaster shot. They're at -1. Actually, no, I'm going to make one small blaster pistol. That misses. Then I'm going to use my extra attacks to do 2 heavy blaster pistols. I'm going to get a critical success on one of those. Be an 11 on the critical hit table, which just means no defense roll, I'm pretty sure, but... dodge that first hit. Fail? Okay. That is 2 heavy blaster pistol hits. And an 11 on the critical hit table is normal damage. Nothing special, just no defense roll. Alright.
Alright.
So first hit, 46. That's a 12. Okay. That'll do 10, and then just check the other one. Alright, yeah. One of the dogs is blasted off.
It's dead.
One down.
Nice.
Ezra.
Okay, so remind me that, like, if I move out of range of the hound that's in front of me, it's like it's not D&D, it's not going to provoke an opportunity attack, right?
That is correct.
I don't remember.
That is correct.
Okay.
There are no opportunity attacks or anything like that. In order to do something like that, you would have to ready an action. You would have to say, I am waiting to, do something.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm thinking is, because I can take, like, a step and change my face. Can I take a step and change my facing?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Because what I'm thinking of is moving to, like, this hex next to the uppy puppy that is biting Haro, and then being like, hey, Navi, take care of this dog that I was dealing with, because this one seems to... It's on our lovable kill droid. I just can't stand for this.
I understand. I'll take care of it.
Yeah, okay, so then here I will... can I... Oh wait, do I need to flip to mirror? Can I mirror my... There we go. Yeah. And then go down here, and then take this steppy down here, and I'm going to stabby this dog.
Alright. Alright.
Oh, hell yeah.
You are attacking them from a side hex. So they'll have a -2 on their dodge. And that'll be a big failure right there.
Yes.
Roll that damage. 29.
Oh my god.
It's like having a melee range fireball.
It is.
That doesn't explode and hurt all of my teammates.
Alright. 29 damage. He had 17 hit points left in his shield, so that's 12 penetrating damage. With the effective 2 DR, that's 10 more penetrating damage. Alright. He is reeling. And that is a major wound, so he needs to make a health check for that. I assume that they have high pain threshold? Did I give them high pain threshold? Surely I gave them high pain threshold.
They're robots.
They should. Yeah, but you don't get that by default. Haro doesn't have it.
Oh yeah.
I don't think.
KV has programmed some robots to feel pain for fun.
Yes, apparently this robot feels pain. It's a security, or it's a safety mechanism, because they're not meant to
Destroy themselves.
Yes.
Or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a safety feature because it's they have to be able to monitor how much pressure they're applying, because they're supposed to be non-lethal deterrents. Anyway, it fails, so it is knocked down and stunned. Where is this? Where is physical stun? Here we go, stun. And prone. And it drops anything it is holding, like Haro.
Nice!
Alright.
Mission accomplished. Got Robot Dog to let go of my wonderful kill droid.
Beautiful.
Alright. Navi.
Alright. So, I'm going to follow my good friend Ezra's advice.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to turn and step. So I'm on this side.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna slap this dog. Like, full force. With my fucking zap glove. So, let's see how that goes.
Smack that bitch up.
Fuck yeah.
Alright.
Just made it. Oh.
They also just made their
no.
damage, however.
Damn it.
It leaps away. It does not want the bad pets.
It's okay if it tries to bite me again. I'll just this time I'll actually put my force sword directly in its mouth.
Oh yeah.
All right.
You want to get the stick? You want to get the stick?
Negative. Does not want the stick. Okay. This one is stunned. It has to do nothing this turn because it is stunned. At the end of its turn, it will roll health to see if it stops being stunned. It continues to be stunned. Rebooting. The one on Echo is going to try and... It is unable to hurt Echo in an effective way. So I think it is going to attempt a takedown.
Okay.
Which is a bad move for it, but it is what it is programmed to do. Alright. Echo, please make a roll using your best of strength, dex, or grappling skill. In this case, it's going to be your strength, so you're basically rolling against an 18. And it is going to roll its strength. I got success by 6. You got success by 8, though. Alright. The hound tries to pull Echo off their feet, pulling them to the ground. But instead, Echo is able to throw the dog off, and instead of taking Echo prone, it goes prone.
Fuck yeah.
What a pathetic display over here. Just this dog tugging at this exosuit, and then Echo struggling to bat at it with his horrible dexterity. Just...
But it is now prone, which will make grabbing it easier on your next turn. And then the last hound is going to turn to the one trying to electrocute it with a zap glove.
Uh-oh.
And it is going to open Navi's character sheet to see what armor they have. It is then going to sigh because there are no gaps in Navi's armor. And it is going to attempt to bite Navi in the leg in order to establish a grapple for a takedown.
Doggy.
That is a successful roll. Please defend yourself, Navi.
Okay, how do I dodge? Or am I able to parry because I'm using a melee?
Yes, so you have a choice here between dodging, a dodge or a melee, or parry, I mean to say. In this case, your parry skill, or your parry is, the Zap Glove doesn't include a parry, but it would be an unarmed parry.
Okay.
So you can parry with your natural, under your natural attack. You'll see that it's got a 9. Your dodge, you'll see it at the top where you have encumbrance, move, and dodge. You'll see you've got a 7 there. So you're more likely to parry than you are to dodge.
Then I will parry. So I just hit the 9 under natural attacks?
Yep. You'll just hit the 9 there.
Okay. Oh, nice!
All right. And I will allow you to make, because you have a Zap Glove on your hand, I will allow you to make the that aggressive parry. So you may make a free attack with your Zap Glove at -4.
Okay, got it. I'm adding it to the bucket, and then here's the Zap. Damn.
Not surprising. You're not exactly a martial arts master.
Oh, nah. I'm just, like, bitch slapping the dog, trying to get the fuck away from me. Just flailing my arms.
Alright. Echo. The dog that was grappling you is now sprawled out on the ground in front of you. It is not stunned, though. It will be getting up quickly. What would you like to do?
Okay, grab attempt number 3. The third time's the charge. Now that its dodge is practically 0, right? Because it's prone.
It's really bad. Yeah, they've got
okay.
yeah, they should have like a -4 for being prone. No, it's a -3 for being prone. But yeah. Remember, if you if you continue to all out, you can get that +4.
Yeah.
And don't forget the -1 for its size.
There's 17. Okay.
Is that a success?
Yep.
Okay. It will dodge. It's not applying the... It didn't apply the penalty for being prone automatically. But anyway, 11's still a failure. Or, it's a failure by more, but margin doesn't matter. Okay. Echo reaches down and grapples the prone robot hound.
I only got this dog.
H4 is going to step, and I'm gonna bypass the. No, that's not true. Oh, I've been forgetting their accuracy. They're a gunslinger. All right, I'm just gonna roll 4 times to see if there are any critical failures, and if not, I'm just gonna declare the stunned dog destroyed.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, H4 just unloads a shit ton of rounds right into this guy.
Nice.
Sounds of blaster fire echo through the courtyard. And this boy is no more. Ezra.
Let's see. This robot dog is still in my vicinity. It needs to be put down, for lack of a better terminology. So we'll just see if we can slashy.
All right. You were coming at it from the side, so that is a -2. It will fail to dodge. 26. That's 24 injury. Another one taken down. All right. Navi.
Nice.
All right. So the only one remaining is all the way across the battlefield from me.
Mm-hmm.
Can I start
might-
disassembling this dog that we just destroyed?
Yeah.
Scrap it for parts.
I mean, you don't know how much time. You probably don't want to spend a lot of time at the here.
True. True.
You're trying to. The operation has turned loud. You only have so much
That's
time
true.
before the cops are here.
Okay. In that case, how are these windows looking? Can I just jump through?
You believe action movie law will allow you to jump through the window?
Hell yeah. I think I'll grab my little wrench out my toolbox and just, smash through.
All right.
Here, let's see. I can just go I can go. Yeah. I'll just
Technically,
go through
what you're gonna do is you're going to move here, and then you're gonna ready your wrench, and then next turn you can smash. But
Gotcha.
there might
gotcha.
not. Right.
There might not be another turn of combat because the other dog is about to die.
Perhaps. But all right. All right. This dog is prone and grappled. Let's see. All right. He's gonna try and break free. This will just be opposed strength rolls. Echo, please roll strength. Yeah. Alright, he cannot break free. Alright. Echo. It is your turn. I assume you would like to use a grab and smash on this guy.
Maybe. Now that I got a dog in my hands that's actually in good condition, can I attempt computer hacking? And can I put one of my mulligans on it to give it a +4 to hack the dog to turn it to our side? That'd be pretty rad.
That would be rad.
I'm gonna say you need to pin it first, because that's something that's going to take more than a turn. But if you pin it, I will break combat rounds, and you can do that.
Nice.
So pin requires your foe to be on the ground and you grappling their torso. What do you know? You've done that. Congratulations. It's a regular contest of strength, though, but you get a +3 because you were the larger person. Actually, does your exosuit count as a effective? You get a +6 because you're effectively 2 sizes larger than him with your exosuit.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And if you wit, but it's a regular contest, not a quick contest. Alright, so let's see. But you are at an effective 24.
Yeah, it affects everything.
Yeah. Let's see. I believe there may be a... There's a rule for extreme scores. Yeah. Both sides have scores of 14 or more. Speed it up. Reduce the lower score to 10 and subtract the same amount from the higher score. Okay. So I'll be rolling against a 10. You'll be rolling against a 20. All right.
Okay. I'm really nervous about this one, guys.
Oh dear.
All right. I failed. The thing about regular contests as opposed to quick contests is the loser has to actually fail the contest. So they struggle back and forth for a while. But in this case, I failed, and you succeeded. So, the dog is pinned. All right, we'll break combat at this time. The dog is still demanding your surrender, but Echo, you are able to pull out your... once it's pinned, you now have one hand free. You're able to pull out your data cable and plug it into the back of the robot hound, and you may now make a computer hacking roll.
Okay. And this one's +3 because I'm using one of mine.
Yep, if you use one of your impulse points, you can have a +3.
Okay.
So that is
Actually,
success by 2 instead of a failure by 1. Or success by... whatever, it's a success. Alright. I'm going to roll for the computer's defense. Okay. Alright, Echo. You are able to reprogram the robot hound. It now believes that it is in guard mode, defending a person of your selection.
That would be me.
Alright. It is now programmed to defend Echo.
Awesome.
Right.
Meanwhile, that took several seconds. Meanwhile, Navi has broken through this window with their wrench.
Yeah.
And found themselves inside a house.
We've gone lab. It's time. I forgot where we're going.
Right.
What are we here for?
Right. So I had there was a bit of information I'd promised you that I didn't actually give you before. I'm gonna give it to you now. You were told that. Let me go to the other map. You were told that the location of the safe where the artifacts are kept. And you were told if you go through the main door, that you would want to go up the stairs. And after going up the stairs, it's the first door on the left.
Got it.
Okay.
So you want to get...
We're not that far from the main entrance.
Yeah, we can get there.
Alright.
Game Master rolled some dice privately. Oh no.
That was a while ago.
Oh, okay.
That was for the computers. That was the computer's security against Echo's hacking skill. Okay.
Okay.
So
I think Navi is just gonna start making her way towards this door on the other side of the room.
Alright. Do you want H4 to keep watch outside, or is H4 going to go with Navi?
I would like to have him by my side.
Alright. H4 says something clever.
It's
As some sort of sci-fi cowboy.
I knew.
Don't worry,
partner.
H4. I'll repair your voice chip as soon as we get back home.
Meanwhile, Ezra, are you going inside with them, or are you staying outside?
I'm going inside with them. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me drag you inside. I'm not sure if
Yeah,
it'll
thank
let
you.
you pass through the window. Echo, once you finish reprogramming the bot, which is going to take you a relatively short amount of time, what is Echo's plan? Is Echo gonna smash through the wall, or are you gonna stay outside? What's the plan?
Yeah, punch through the window, I guess, or go through the window. Stay with Navi. This does not seem like the right time to split the party.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right. Echo sort of breaks through the window and part of the wall in order to exit.
Kool-Aid man.
Kool-Aid man. Oh yeah.
All right. And the robot hound will follow faithfully by Echo. All right.
Wonderful.
All right. You're in some sort of sitting room. I don't know.
Yes.
All right.
Navi goes to grab the doorknob for this, and accidentally gets shocked because she's still wearing electric gloves. So she has to turn those off for a second. Ah, shit. Okay. Do I just click the door button?
Yes, you should just be able to click the door, and it will open.
It works. Okay. I'm gonna peek.
All right.
Okay, coast is clear. We can go upstairs.
I'm gonna move you all as a party.
Okay, cool.
Move you into the hall. Move you all over there. Then move Echo.
With our pet robot dog.
Yes.
Yes.
Your newest companion.
We can play ourselves off as a member of the new cleaning crew. Look, don't we have this government, this state approved
run by
robot
the dog.
dog?
This is H5 RO.
All right. Following the instructions given to Ezra by Trilla, you come to the first door on the left at the top of the stairs.
Got it.
Somewhere in this
And
room,
here we go.
you'll expect to find what you were looking for. As you enter in,
Okay.
Navi, you see that this room is filled with bookshelves that are covered with all sorts of knickknacks and treasures, including my MS Paint drawing of Zed's hat and Vivian's flower.
Oh, this is adorable! Oh my god. I love it. That is so cute.
But yes.
Navi will stand by the entrance and like do the cool spy thing, like wave everyone in, like come on.
H4RO like moves in, clears the room. They text everyone, room clear, one door.
Nice.
There is another door.
I will
over here.
I'll tell the dog to wait by the door. Look out.
Oh, smart.
Ooh, yeah, look out.
The dog assumes a guard, a sentry position, sitting like a good boy.
Wonderful. All right. Ezra, you'd be the person to ask. I don't know exactly what we're looking for. What would it look like?
I'm pretty sure like a safe, right? Like I was told it would be I don't remember fully. I thought it would be a safe.
You were told that the artifacts, or at least the chi sphere, the primary artifact, is in a safe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You don't see a safe in here. There is another door.
Yeah. Might want to check the other door then. Shall I? No,
I mean,
actually,
if you're not-
Ezra, you've got the cool laser sword.
I got the Kool-Aid. Okay. What's that supposed to mean?
It means you're less
It means
Like-
after you.
after you. Yes.
Except being the chosen one already.
Fine.
I'll cover you, okay?
Can I just open this door? Do I have to jam my? Do you want me to jam my laser sword into this door to open it? Is that what you're asking?
That would be really cool, but I'll let you choose. Okay.
I mean, go big or go home, right? Starts carving an Ezra-shaped hole through the door.
Okay.
I love that.
One moment, please. Let me
Uh-oh.
just delete this door, then. You can no longer close that door because it has been sliced through. And sure enough,
How
Ezra.
subtle.
And sure enough, Ezra, on the wall in this room, there is a MS Paint drawing of a safe.
Yay!
I see it.
I don't think part of this was getting like the combination to the safe or anything, but I think my plan from when we started this was.
It's been 2 weeks, so I'll remind you what you were told. You were given the combination to the safe, but the party decided that using the combination might be suspicious, and the party had planned to lightsaber open the safe, but then to like blow it up or like completely destroy it, so it isn't obvious that it was a lightsaber that did it.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm gonna. Well.
That plan's totally out the window because of the door. So.
The
Nothing matters now.
The easiest way to actually not do that is to just open the safe and not lightsaber it, and just have Haro shoot it a bunch after it's open.
You know, that's so real.
We don't even have to, so, Ezra's just gonna calmly, normally put in the combination to the safe.
Nice.
Alright, the door opens. Inside, there are a variety of artifacts. There's some scrolls, there's some art items of various descriptions, and most importantly, there is a crystal sphere, which Ezra recognizes as a cheese sphere. It contains copies of the memories of a Chi Walker.
There's gonna be about obligatory 2 split seconds of their eyes getting shine sparks in them as they just kind of look at all of this stuff and then immediately start shoving it into a duffel bag and cleaning the safe out, and then they kind of turn to the open doorway with the rest of the group just kind of gawking at it, and is like, okay, well, got the stuff.
Okay.
Any of you want to fuck up the safe, be my guest, and they're just gonna kind of politely step out of the room and gesture.
Haro, do your thing.
H4 drains the blaster pistol batteries, blowing up the safe, and then reloads.
Nice. And just for good measure, I think Navi will just walk in there and just bash it with her wrench.
Actually, it seems that H4 did not bring spare batteries, so they only empty one of the blaster pistols into it.
That works. Yeah.
But they are now down to 3 guns.
Uh-oh. Only 3?
Yes, only 3. Very tragic.
All right.
Now we have a very hard discussion. Did we just kind of just leave Dez?
Oh,
Dez to their fate?
That
No,
was the plan, I believe.
Okay.
Dez was the distraction.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean we're supposed to just leave him in the mansion. Then he's support by themselves to get out. I imagine there was some sort of extraction idea, but
look, you guys didn't really come up with
a
plan.
Yeah.
Dez
is fine. Dez doing something currently with the senator.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We should probably at least check on him, maybe.
Yeah. We really don't have the time. We really gotta
have
go.
like an obscenely small frog walkie-talkie in there or something.
Would he
Okay.
have his? Would he have a phone? Does he have a phone? I forget the Desler.
Yeah, but we wouldn't call it if you're trying to be sneaky.
Oh yeah, fair.
But here's what we'll do. Echo has unlimited range with their telepathy, so telepathy will just broadcast out to hopefully find Dez's brain and just ask, are you safe? Are you well? Are you good?
We got the goods. Are you good?
Are you good?
All right. Yeah. No, that's good. You'll try and telesend. Make a chi roll, Echo.
Okay. Okay.
All right, that's a success. Yeah, you connect up to Dez's brain. Dez tries to sell you on their cult, but as you press them about are they safe, they're like they insist that yes, you go without them. They're going to they're safe in the senator's safe room, and they'll arrange their own exit through package delivery, probably.
I'll mail myself home.
I don't
So,
exactly know what Zed's exit strategy is, but I know that Dez.
Yeah.
But I know that Dez does not want to be rescued.
My goodness.
Okay. So Echo just gives a thumbs up about the whole Dev situation.
Oh,
Our
convalescence.
consciences are clear.
Yeah. Convalescence in chat recommends for Dez, a single helium balloon works as a Fulton recovery system. So
Oh my gosh.
that could legitimately work.
That's a wonderful idea. I love that. Just frog balloon.
Yes.
Listen, Dez has so much. Well, they have so much faith in the Great Faith that absolutely nothing will go wrong.
Yeah.
Like a bird won't get him or anything. Now that's definitely becoming signature gear next heist.
Yeah.
The signature iconic frog balloon.
They need. Yeah, they need to have like a little balloon with some sort of tablet that you break it and it begins producing helium.
Yeah.
Helium.
Or hydrogen.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm just imagining
I
like a
don't know
little
what that
toy
would-
blimp.
Yeah, and it just inflates and then floats them away.
I'm just
It's
imagining
amazing.
enemies coming up. We finally caught you, you evil Sith Lord son of a bitch. And then Dez cracks the hydrogen. The balloon expands, and he starts floating off, giving the two double middle fingers as he floats off. And then a bird just
Yes.
savages him in the air.
This bird randomly swoops by.
It's just a seagull just ripping him apart.
Oh god.
It's fine. It's fine. They would just exude. They would just exude their ooze, and then the bird would start tripping balls, and they'd be fine.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean,
And then the ooze would hit all the kids in the park below,
yeah.
blowing across.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, Echo takes a few seconds to connect up with Dez using their telepathy. You were able to confirm that Dez does not want to be rescued. So now you have the goods. Ezra, you were carrying a bag of stolen contraband. What do you do?
I assume we're gonna get the fuck out of here before the cops show up.
Yeah.
We still
I
got
think so.
a few minutes. Listen, I think we still at least have a few minutes to get a bit of a head start and not have this end horribly.
I agree. Let's just Should we just run out the front door?
Hold it. Yep.
It's either the way we came or out the front door, yes.
Okay. Navi is already on the move.
All right. I'll go ahead and just move you all as a collective.
Yeah.
Navi pets the dog also.
Yeah. Echo goes yip yip, and the dog follows.
All right.
Oh.
So you're also stealing this robot dog.
We are definitely.
Oh, hell yeah.
Was that ever a question?
I mean,
That's gonna replace Dez. That's party member number 5.
right.
Wait, that's Dez's mount! That's Dez's mountain
Yeah.
combatant.
This is valid. So are you going out the way you came in, or are you going out the front door?
Right.
Yeah, let's just go front door.
Okay.
Just
There
go.
are 5 police officers waiting for us.
God, I... Probably, honestly.
Like the ending of
we're
Red
about to
Dead
see.
Redemption 1.
The door is locked.
Oh!
Oh, well, I punched it.
Ezra,
Well, you can't...
lightsaber.
Lightsaber!
Yeah. Lightsaber. Ezra's like, wait, I'm proficient in lockpicking. Just shove their lightsaber in the door.
You, Ezra melts the lock, and the door swings open. It can no longer be closed, or at least not locked. And
Yeah.
and you flee out. All right. I assume you'll just run through the hole in the fence that Echo twisted earlier.
Yeah.
Because on the way in, you had Echo bend bars. So you just squeeze out through there. As you're piling into Echo's car, police sirens and lights are flashing.
Uh-oh.
There's been a break-in at a senator's house. There is a your GTA star rating is quite high right now.
Yeah. Oh dear.
You're at least 3 stars right now. I mean,
Okay.
um,
Hey, Echo. Flooring.
I'm
all right. Echo, I'm looking at your character sheet right now. I'm gonna have you make some sort of roll. And all right. In my head, I had decided that you would have 10 minutes from the time that the call went out before the police arrived. You have been very efficient. Fighting the dogs only took a few seconds. You then immediately went in through the window, directly to the location where you knew the stuff was. You did not futz around in the house for more than a few seconds. So I'm going to say you still have a couple of minutes to get a head start.
Okay.
But the city is on high alert. I'm going to give Echo a single driving roll. If this roll is a success, you will manage to lose the trail of the cops and disappear into the city. If this roll is a failure, then a chase will begin.
Uh-oh.
Great time if you still have any impulse points also, Deeves.
right. They... Also, we could not go into the city. It's also the... but that would be probably
No.
campaign changing.
I mean,
could
that-
also go to the coast with maybe... Since the heat is so high, might want to go check out...
Okay. Yeah, well, okay. I guess I should have asked where it is you intend to drive to.
You say it's kind of predictable. Would anyone mind a detour to go to Echo's hometown
Are
under
we
the
gonna
sea?
like watch the sunset for the afternoon and wait for things to cool down a little bit?
Just,
Echo's
go to the
proposing
Winchester,
basically
get a pint.
Yeah. Echo's proposing basically to go to Atlantis for a session to make this heat die down.
Honestly, I'm all for it. It sounds fucking great.
Okay.
All right. So, same. I'm going to ask for the same roll that I was asking for before, but now if you were able to succeed at the roll, you'll make it to you'll make it out of the city towards the coast, and be able to get there and lay low. If you fail this roll, though, you will be spotted, and there will be a chase. You'll have to survive the chase to get there.
And
All right. So, Deeves, please make a driving roll.
Oh.
Why did you add 3?
For my impulse point.
Right. So you would add the 3 to your skill, not to the roll. So your roll here is an 11, which means you didn't need to spend that impulse point because your skill is 11. All right.
Just made it?
Yep, just made it.
Yeah.
All right, Echo. It seems that perhaps the cops were expecting trouble in the other direction. Maybe you just know the city well enough to duck into all the appropriate, overpasses and avoid notice from, the hover vehicles in the sky. Or maybe you just get lucky. Regardless, you are able to avoid notice, blend into the normal traffic, and then make your way out of the city. Or at least begin making your way out of the city. There is one question remaining. In order to leave the city proper, you'll need to get past a checkpoint.
Uh-oh.
So I'm gonna but you have you've escaped immediate danger. The city is still on alert, and if H4RO will listen in on the police scanner, as it were, the cops are looking for you, but you are currently laying low. I'm going to let you guys decide how you're going... I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick, and I'm going to let you guys decide how you are going to deal with getting out of the city. You'll either need to get through a checkpoint or bypass it.
Mm.
I think our profiles are so nondescript that those police.
Real, yeah. We're just average citizens, all of us. We look so normal.
Average citizens. I have immediate okay. I don't dislike the going to the coast idea. However, we are trying to go through the coast and go through a checkpoint or bypass a checkpoint with Chi Walker paraphernalia on our person, or at least in the car.
That might be a little bit more risky than it's worth.
That's what I was thinking. And I mean, if people have an idea of how to do that, that's great. I just don't have that idea, and I'm sitting here like, well, they asked to like go through our bags and see what's in it, even if it's just like mundane stopping stuff. The second Ezra opens that bag and there's like forbidden Chi Walker art and the orb, the orb in there. That I don't think that will go well.
I just thought of an idea, a potential idea.
Mm-hmm.
We could, like, instead of going through the checkpoint with the Chiwalker stuff, we, like, stash it somewhere, get out of the city, and then come back and retrieve it later.
Ezra's not going to want to leave this stuff anywhere is the problem. It need because also that's
Understandable.
like it's putting it in the whims of any random guy being able to find it and it being gone, and that is infinitely worse than just like knowing that at least the Empire got a hold of it in a way.
Okay. Yeah.
I know for sure the Aquanids will take good care of it. I know if Echo can get to a boat and get to the dig site, which I have lots of good area knowledge. I could just go over any checkpoint there with my 12 area knowledge of the dig of his place, his people's place. The Aquarianids can hold all that Chiwalker stuff. No problem. They're good people. They literally can't tell lies.
Well, okay, it's not just that like we're holding it because like that still requires us getting through the checkpoint. The point that I'm more making is also that we're not getting this just to have it. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to give most of this stuff to Trilla and I just get to like have the orb for my orb moment.
Right.
I don't know if we need a place to dump it. I just thought we were trying to look for a place to go.
Yeah.
I'm back. And
Welcome back.
And yes, Trolla is expecting everything in that safe other than the Chi Sphere.
Okay.
And like she would like the Chi Sphere, but she's like, you have use for it.
Okay.
But she is expecting the rest of those things to be delivered to her. But she's also an intelligent woman and understands that sometimes you need to lay low for a little while after you break into a senator's house.
That's true. Yes. So, I think it's probably just best if we stay in the city and find a more secure place to lay low. Because going through a checkpoint would require we either stash the items and come back for them later, or we just bring them through the checkpoint and get caught, and that's not good. So.
Yeah, I figured we could just get to a coast area without a checkpoint, and then we'd be scot-free, but it sounds like...
Wait, is the city on a coast?
Actually, the city...
It's in Pacifica.
Yeah. Yes, it is on the coast. So if your plan is to just drive to like the city dock, and then dive into the water, that is something you could do. Yes.
Yeah, that was my initial plan.
All right. Then yes, you could do that without needing to go through a checkpoint.
Okay.
Yeah, you could do that.
Raises my hand. Is everything as all of the paper like because we got scrolls and pieces of art? Is that gonna get damaged from the water when we like dive in?
Yes.
We got Ziploc bags. It's fine.
You will need to have some sort of waterproof container for some of these artifacts.
Uh-oh.
In order to keep them safe. The Chi Sphere is fine. Some of the artifacts are like, wood or stone and won't immediately be ruined. But the scrolls, definitely you're going to need, if you're planning on taking them underwater, you're definitely going to need, them.
And what about
some sort of waterproof
Haro?
container.
Can Haro even get wet?
Uh-oh. I didn't even think of that.
Robots in Star Wars can get wet.
Let me
Archie got eaten by a swamp monster.
and was like scoobying around before that.
They're fine.
Let me check H4RO's specific traits before I say sure, because they might have gotten disadvantage points for not being waterproof. Let's see. Meta trait, machine. Maintenance. Compelled to monologue. Yeah. Yeah, they're waterproof.
Sweet.
They're waterproof at least to the same depth as a human would. They don't have
Okay.
pressure support.
That's good.
Yeah.
So Echo's driving around for a good long while, and then you notice that we're not going further into the city, but further away from the city, towards the coast. And everyone's like, "Hey, where are we going, Echo?" And Echo's like, "I'm going to my mom and dad's place because the surface world is scary, and I can't."
Oh,
We're going back to my house.
you live underwater. How's that gonna work?
We've all got it. It's been figured out by surface dwellers before. Y'all be fine. Just, I need the safety blanket, okay?
Oh, well, we'd be safe there.
Yes.
Okay.
Make a stop by Sci-Fi Home Depot so I can get a waterproof tote, and then we'll be good.
That works.
Also, like, Apollo Knights and Navi can't breathe underwater?
No, I can filter out toxins. I can't filter out water.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Jedi, my Chi-Walker training has not taught me the ability to harness the oxygen from water and fill it into my lungs.
Yeah. So you're going to need some sort of underwater breathing apparatus of some sort. Those exist,
Are we gonna-
of course, but you're going to have to acquire one.
Can we get
two.
them at Sci-Fi Home Depot?
I mean, it's probably less of a Home Depot thing and more of like space. What is it called?
Bass Pro Shops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta go to the Space Pro shop.
Oh my god, we have to go to the
Listen.
Pacia Pyramid.
We need to go to the Space Pro Shop Pyramid. They probably also have underwater totes there, so we don't need to go to Sci-Fi Home Depot.
They also
I love this.
They also have those toy singing fish, but instead it's a singing aquarinid, and
Oh,
you catch Echo just staring at one, and just a single tear going down his cheek. It looks like his people's gone under a great suffering.
Do the aquanids cry a different substance that is visible from the water that is in your suit?
I imagine there's a little air gap. There's a little air gap in his suit because it's not
Oh, so,
not
like-
a fully so he's got
so like,
a little space for his little tears to go into the water.
okay, like half your face is out of the water.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, because dolphins do breathe
Yeah, they do need
air.
to breathe
Yeah,
air.
yeah.
Like dolphins,
Just need to be
they're
wet.
aquatic mammals. They
Yeah.
live in the water, but they need to breathe air.
Yeah. Echo
That makes sense.
Echo breathes air. They just have to be wet, or else their skin dries out and they die.
Aw.
So their suit keeps them like moist and wet, but there is like air around their head.
Enough to notice a single teardrop. I
Yes.
understand.
Yes,
Aw.
enough to enjoy that. All right, so this is an important question.
Uh-huh.
Echo pulls the car into the parking lot of the Space Pro shop. Who is staying in the car and who is going inside?
I believe, Ezra, you're the least conspicuous out of all of us. Just mess up your hair, turn your coat inside out, and people will be less likely to recognize you.
Yeah. My entire listen, Navi. My entire life existence for the past year on this planet has just been obtaining the various looks of absolute mediocrity. I am just some guy.
The everyman.
Yeah, that.
Alright. I believe in you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, as Ezra is going inside, everyone else is staying in the car.
Yes.
Ezra, as you make your way inside, as you walk past the entrance, you see that there is a TV that is displaying, well, not a TV, I suppose it would be a hologram projector, displaying the the local news channel, Passia City News Network, and breaking story. Break-in at Senator Arkman's house. Fugitives on the run. Security camera footage captured these images.
Oh no!
Ezra, you get an eyeful of yourself with a lightsaber drawn. H4RO in combat mode, blasting away at guard dogs. The news announcement has added in the sound of pained dogs when the robot dogs are shot, as a bit of editorialization to make you look worse. You see Echo, fortunately, in their black mission paint. And Navi, in whatever alterations they put upon their face, but you do see your current looks plastered on the news, and reward being offered for information leading to the capture of dangerous fugitives.
Mm-hmm. Gonna pull my gonna pull my hood over my head and draw the strings real tight and use the self checkout and get back to the car as soon as possible.
That was going to be my second question, Ezra. Are you going to pay for these things using your credit chip, or are you going to shoplift?
Hmm.
I recommend shoplifting, honestly.
No, okay.
We're rebels. We're above the law.
I'm going to ask how expensive these items are and if there's usually like a security tag on them and if I would have to navigate around a security tag.
Yes. So, the artificial gill, in Ultratech, let me see if that's what we need. Extracts oxygen from water, mixes it with buffer gases, allowing the user to breathe normally. Will submerge in any body of water that contains dissolved air. Blah, 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 blah. I'm going to assume it's at a higher tech level, so it's just like a Star Wars sort of one. And you just put in your mouth, like in Phantom Menace.
Skywalker blows up a whole Death Star.
Yeah.
Ezra's like,
Runs
only if it's 1,000 items or less, or $1,000 or less. Am I taking this?
Runs on a D cell. Class. We'll say it's the TL10 version, so 24 hours per battery. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, it has a market price of 2,000 credits.
Ooh, sounds like a
Obviously,
lot.
that is a lot. That is more than Ezra pays in rent. That's like 2 months of rent.
That's just for one of them.
Actually, I guess it's close. It's closer to 3 months rent. So yeah, it is behind a security counter, or it's behind like a, you have to have someone come and unlock the case, to get to even get a hand on it. So how are you going to go about this?
I'm going to go back to the car.
Oh,
I'm going to go back into the car. I'm going to be completely quiet. And I'm just going to look at everyone and be like, "So guys, turns out cutting the power box did not in fact get the security camera footage down, and our pictures are all over the news as wanted criminals."
just all of the like little flashy lights on Nami's face just blink out at once. Error screen appears.
And those breathing devices are behind a security counter, and being a wanted criminal, I'm not even going to try to ask to get someone to open the security counter lock to try to get one of them, because yeah, I cannot imagine that going well, and I don't think a Sci-Fi Bass Pro Shop Pyramid Place is where I want to die.
Same. That's a very bad place to die. Oh my god.
Echo sighs. No, he kind of dropped the ball a bit, not against security cameras. And then he turns to Ezra and goes, "Did the Chiwalkers teach you how to do the And then he does the motion for the Jedi mind trick. Did they teach you that?
I mean, with the odds already so stacked against us, man, if I was taught a little bit of it, my confidence in being able to pull that off right now is at approximately barely 1 full percent.
If only Dez was here.
Do you think Dez is like talking to the senator, getting us a pardon, something like that? Maybe brainwashing him with like frog juice.
Well, he could have brainwashed the senator to tell the police to not. I mean, maybe they would have just done it anyways, but I don't know. You would have hoped, prayed maybe that one step below having all of our images plastered on everyone's holo transmitter, that would have been nice.
Yeah.
Echo notices Dez wasn't mentioned in the police report.
Oh yeah.
We saw that.
Oh no. Oh, fuck.
Well, I'm not
no,
gonna
the
count
Sith
on
Lord
any.
betrayed us.
Oh god, Navi, is your shop gonna be raided soon?
Oh no. Oh, it is. Oh, it totally is. Oh fuck. Oh, we should get Gooey out.
We're on this cargo.
I assume
fuck.
Gooey
Fuck.
might have already. Listen, I'm Gooey. Listen, Gooey is smart. If he's paying attention to the news, he's probably out of there, and returning there is probably what the police wants us to do.
You know, true.
I'm going. Gooey's already having to lay low and be smart about it. I'm sure. Well, it's one way for a heist to go.
Yeah.
This is only heist number 2, guys. We can't be falling apart like this at only heist number 2.
Listen. We can get to the coast without leaving the city. Maybe we just need to go into a remote area and stare at the water and just relax for an hour.
Yeah, that sounds nice right about now.
Maybe I can try to get back in contact with Trilla and see if she knows something. Or, I mean, Echo, you asked about that, Chi Walker thing, and I mean, we do have an orb I could ponder. Maybe it'll help us a little bit.
You can, like,
that might be a good idea.
Chi-Walker cram study,
Yeah.
basically.
There might, I mean, if there's anything in here that'll help us get out, or at least make our situation a little bit less precarious, listen,
That's a good idea.
Going from 0.001% to 10% is a mighty jump, even if it's only 10% success of getting out.
It's true. It's true.
Ezra does have some unspent character points, I believe, and and now has access to a teacher. So you still need to it still is going to take them time. You're going to need to find a place to hide out for a while. But it is entirely possible to that Ezra could develop some new powers with the help of their teacher.
Okay.
You must discover your new power, Ezra. You must look inside yourself to shoplift.
I don't remember if I got some form of being able to contact Trilla to communicate to her that good news, we got the stuff. Bad news, you've probably already seen the bad news.
I don't remember. I don't think Trilla gave you. No, Trilla would have given you some means of contacting them, because they blocked Dez.
Yeah.
So you have a phone number to call Trilla to deliver, or to, message Trilla to deliver a message.
Okay. I say call Trilla. If Trilla has anywhere for us to lay low, that would be very nice.
Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely basically the message that I said was just like, yeah, good news. We have all of the stuff. Bad news. You're smart. You've watched the news. Need a place to lie low for a bit. Formulate the next steps, but all of the stuff has been acquired.
All right. So are you calling Trilla, or are you just sending that as a text message?
I'm just, you know what? I'm just sending a text message to my silly little frog friend.
Fair.
But I assume it might be met in an immediate phone call.
Yeah, there is. Your phone begins vibrating as you have an incoming call from that number.
I am going to promptly. I'm going to sigh in anticipation of perhaps Trilla calling me a big dumb idiot, and she would be probably correct to do so. I'm going to sigh, and then I'm going to answer.
Well, you guys have made a right mess of this, haven't you?
A little bit.
Are you saying that is Triller or that is KB?
That was his Trilla.
They're just flat out calling us out.
Both is valid, honestly.
That was Trilla.
What's the difference?
So Trilla says, you've made a right mess of this, haven't you?
Yeah, a little bit.
Do you have the stuff, at least? From the news, it sounded like you.
Everything in the safe, yes.
And the she-sphere was there?
Yes.
All right. Ezra. You know that Inquisitor Ravita is going to be looking for you now.
Yeah.
I suppose you want help lying low.
That would yeah, that would be really nice. I'm not gonna lie, that would kind of mean the difference between potentially something even more reckless and at least more time to think of what to do before it gets worse.
Trilla sighs. You hear the sound of a small frog sort of hopping around. Then Trilla says, we have a safe house that you can use. I'm taking a massive risk for you here, Ezra. If the Inquisitor finds you, if the Inquisitor finds this place, we won't be able to help. But I'm giving you an address. Go there and send some people to meet you. We'll try and pull together a plan. But this is not good. Long term, I don't know what we're going to do, but I'll send some people over, and we'll try and think of something.
I appreciate it, Trilla. Know that obviously if I already feel like I was in debt to you before, and this has only increased that, but rest assured I will try to unfuck this situation as much as I possibly can.
I don't know if this situation can be unfucked. I think, well, we may just have to deal with it.
Well, then deal with it we shall.
Talk to you soon. They hang up, and a moment later, you receive a text message with an address to a place in the city.
All right. So
there are also instructions to ditch your car.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Yeah. Sad,
Right.
but that's the right call.
Good news and bad news, guys. The good news is we have a safe house. There's two parts of the bad news. Do you want the immediate bad? Do you want the kind of bad news, or do you want the really bad news first?
Let's hear the really bad news first.
There's gonna be an Inquisitor looking for me, and that also probably means all of you guys for as long as we stay together.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really bad.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So what's the kind of bad news?
The kind of bad news is we have to ditch the car.
Oh. After all the work I put into this baby.
And I just made the last payment on my 10-year loan in this car.
Yeah.
You still owe me.
It appears that not only do I basically owe my entire life in debt to Trilla, and now I owe my entire life in debt to all of you people for getting me wrapped up in my personal business. So, yeah, there's a lot of meditation that I'm gonna have to get up to in our safe house to even figure out how to go about doing that, let alone having an Inquisitor hunt me down. So, I say we get to the safe house as soon as possible.
I agree.
Okay.
Probably just like relays the stop to Echo, and then I'm assuming we kind of like on our way to the safe house, but not because like walking from the safe house to the coast, I assume is very dangerous because then we're just in the city without like a vehicle to kind of shield us for however long. I assume Echo probably knows a more secluded neighborhood we can kind of like just politely ditch the car at that isn't too close, and then we can like make a run for wherever the safe house is.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's what you do.
Yeah.
You ditch the car somewhere in the city, close enough that you can walk to the safe house, but not super close. And you make your way to the safe house. Once there, you receive more instructions from Trilla how to get in, and you're instructed to stay there and wait for further instructions. And that's where we'll end things for this week.
Oh boy!
Next time, we'll go back in time and see how Dez gets out of having a nice chat with the senator. And then we'll.
It's got off easy. It's got off so easy. God.
It helps when you have mind control.
Yeah.
But yes. But then next time we'll find out what's going to happen after that. Everyone will regroup at the safe house, and we'll discuss what the future will be, because we are taking a detour, or we're taking a step out of the streets and into more active rebellion, I believe.
Oh yeah.
I believe so too. It's kind of like funny because like a lot of this campaign has just kind of been like, yeah, shenanigans and then like light like hintings of rebellion with like the GUI plot and stuff. And then one heist kind of changed the status quo.
Yeah.
One misthrow of Harrow. Just got the chain reaction.
Small domino, misthrowing Haro over the fence. Large domino, potential downfall of the Empire.
I mean, going into this, I was prepared for the next arc to be the Andor prison arc, because, like, when I was prepping for this session, I was like, there is a very real chance that they're all getting, like, arrested today. If Echo hadn't made that driving check to get away, like, I don't know if there's a version of events where you win that chase.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I think Ezra's been having an out-of-body experience since they actually managed to escape via the chase, and especially with seeing like images of them plastered all over the holograms in public and in the news broadcast, because it's just kind of like, we should be in jail. By all means, this should have gone very bad, and it's still really bad, but somehow it's not as worst as it could have been, but that doesn't make me feel any better.
Yeah, no.
Absolutely. But yeah, that was
oh my god. I love where this is going. This is so funny.
It's getting real juicy.
It is.
Right. But yeah, that's where we're going to end the stream today. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you, Convol, for chatting. Thank you, everyone in the future who sees this on the YouTubes. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and say goodnight. Let me take us over to the stream ending page.
All right.
To the thank you page. And before I go, I'm just going to go ahead and drop a few links in the chat. I don't think we have anyone new, but just in case, if you're interested in playing RPGs with me, you can go and check me out on startplaying.games/gm/kb. I am a professional GM over there, and that is how I pay my bills. So if you're interested in playing and have some disposable income, check me out. Right now, I'm recruiting for a retrofuturism style game, like Flash Gordon, Buck Rogers, that sort of stuff. in GURPS, same system as this campaign is playing in. And session 0 of that is this Wednesday. So if that sounds interesting to you, you can go check that out. Or just send me a message on there to be notified whenever I start something else new that might interest you more. Go check out my YouTube channels. I have 2 right now for VODs of this campaign and other campaigns I've ran, and all of my, normal video game streams. You can check out the VODs channel. There is another channel, Angelic Encounters, where I have scripted TTRPG related content. There'll be a new video on that channel dropping later this week if everything goes according to plan. So go and subscribe there. And if you want to support me and my streaming and anything else that I do, you can go and support me over on Ko-fi, and that is always appreciated. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Last links. You can follow me over on Twitter and Blue Sky for notifications of all the stuff that I do. And if you want to hang out in our Discord server, there is a link to that as well. If you're watching this on YouTube, all these links should also be in the description of the video, and you can check it out there. Thank you all for watching. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye, everybody.